was in Southern California that I had my first experience in hunting black widow spiders in the deserts there just outside of Palm Springs. Average temperature was somewhere between 112 and 117 degrees each day. And I'd spot the web, which to me looked like a definite haphazard cobweb, which they are a cobweb spider, and made note of where the webs were during the daytime, then went out at night and found myself some great black widows. And for me it was a real treat because I have never hunted black widows before, and they're certainly different there in the desert area than I find around Michigan here. So I want to take you on a little spider hunt there as I discovered the webs and then learned some things about the black widow, at least in the desert, that I wasn't familiar with. Interestingly enough, when they make their cobweb, it's a cobweb type of spider, not an orb weaver that makes the spiral web, but a very haphazard web with very strong strands of webbing. And when they come out at night, it's a nocturnal spider there, they all hang upside down in the web, horizontally flat, so they expose that little red hourglass insignia on the bottom side of their abdomen that help you discover or see that you have a black widow here at hand. So anyway, enjoy the clips of my black widow hunts. I had a good time, and thanks for watching. Take care. Hi, I'm in Southern California in an area called Rancho Mirage, which is near Palm Springs. And I think what I'm looking at behind me here is a web characteristic of what you see on a black widow spider. So I'm going to investigate that. I'll probably come back a little later on tonight when it gets darker. But I got a hunch that's when the widow is going to be coming out. And I'll be able to certainly see if I'm correct in this web I'm going to show you in just a minute. It looks very characteristic of a black widow's web. By that I mean disorganized, strong web threads, and just chaotic in its construction. Take a look at this. This is going to be hard to see because of the location of the concrete right below the webbing in these green bushes. See if I can stick my hand under here. This is the center of the webbing where my hand is, and right over here you can see some stronger threads, and those run up the length up here into the bushes themselves. So we'll come back a little later on and check it out for sure. Now it is 116 degrees, and I'm going to go into the pool just behind me here and cool off. Come back to this a little bit later on. But we'll see if my hunch is correct. Later. Well, I've always wanted to hunt black widow spiders. Never had an opportunity because there's not that many around where I live in Michigan, except in the damp, dark places, and I don't like going those kind of places. But I have scoped out at least 6 to 8 different, what I believe are black widow webs here, and I'm going to check those out as soon as it gets a little dark. The 7-year cicada are out. You can hear them in the background. So I don't know if you can see the mountains behind me, but it's cooling down a little bit from the 116 degrees it was. I would say it's probably closer to 100 to maybe 98, maybe somewhere in there right now. So pretty soon when it turns dark, we'll be out looking for those black widows. Well, it's dark now, and I'm at my first web, and sure enough, these are black widow webs. It is a black widow. And you can see the, by the way, there's the male, as well as the female here. It's a bit breezy and windy out tonight. Temperature's still hot. I'd say about 100 degrees. Female is right here. And the male is right behind her, right there. The smaller of the two. That's the black widow male. Okay, again, male, female. Okay, let's go find some more. Here's the web I looked at earlier. And you can, dead giveaway, this is an erratic web design. Very erratic threads. And very strong and sturdy webbing. And let's see if we can find this female. She's up there under the bushes. You can hear children in the background. That's in the pool area here at the resort. There she is right there. And maybe she'll come out a little later. Check on her just a little bit. Let's go check out some other webs. Okay, here's a third web, and there is a black widow in this one as well. Let's take a look down here. With my flashlight, you can make out the telltale hourglass, the red hourglass, on the underside. All right, let's go check out some other webs I saw earlier and see if we can find some up here. I spotted about 6 or 7 or 8 webs this morning, or to this afternoon, so we'll see how many we can find tonight. And there's our female. You see her silhouetted. I'm discovering they are very quick. A lot faster than I thought they would be. At least compared to the ones that are in the Midwest area. And there she goes. Now the next 2 webs I saw are pretty good sized webs, so I'm expecting a little bit bigger female black widow. Let's check them out. Alright, there's another one. Nice shot of her red hourglass. Number 6, I believe. She's pretty good size. I gotta tell you, I have not seen so many black widows in all my life in one place before. And this is what, number 9? Nice specimen. Kind of lost track. I don't know if this is number 10, number 11. Certainly more black widows than I've ever seen in my whole life. All in one location here. Pretty amazing. Well, I'm about to call it quits for tonight. I've been out here long enough, and I've seen tons of black widows, enough to take care of me for a lifetime. The last one I want to look at over here is a female who is making her egg, and want to get some shots of her, and maybe I'll even see if I try to feed her a cricket to see if I can get it in her web at all, see if she'll go after it. So let's see, and anyway, I'll show you what the egg looks like that she's working on. So there she is. That's her egg she has there. Typical black widow egg sac, tan to a dark brown. This one's more on the tannish side. She's actually got herself 2 eggs here. One that she's on right now. And one a little in front of that. So that's it for me. I'm heading to bed. And good night.